The Niger Delta, a region once celebrated for its breathtaking beauty and rich biodiversity, has become a haunting symbol of environmental devastation. This is the story of Shell's impact on Nigeria, a tale of greed, exploitation, and human suffering that demands to be told. As we explore the lush landscapes of the Delta, it's hard to imagine that beneath this beauty lies a history marred by oil spills and gas flaring. These practices have not only scarred the land, but have also poisoned the waters that sustain local communities. The vibrant ecosystems that once thrived here are now struggling to survive, and the livelihoods of countless families have been shattered. When Shell first arrived in Nigeria, they promised development and prosperity. Instead, they brought destruction. Black and white footage from the past reveals the initial excitement surrounding their arrival, but that optimism quickly faded. The reality of oil extraction has been a relentless assault on the environment. Oil spills have become a common occurrence, with over 1,000 spills reported in just 1 year. Each spill represents not just a loss of resources, but a deep wound to the community's identity and culture. The human cost of Shell's operations is equally devastating. Activists like Ken Saro-Wiwa stood up against the injustices faced by the Ogoni people, fighting for their rights and the protection of their land. His tragic execution in 1995 serves as a stark reminder of the lengths to which corporations will go to silence dissent. The struggle for justice continues, as families mourn their loved ones and communities fight for recognition and reparations. Economically, Nigeria is caught in a paradox. The country is rich in oil, yet many of its citizens live in poverty. Corruption runs rampant, with oil wealth lining the pockets of a few while the majority suffer. The promise of prosperity has turned into a nightmare, as the very resources meant to uplift the nation have instead fueled conflict and inequality. Legal actions against Shell have emerged as a glimmer of hope. Activists and communities are taking a stand, seeking accountability for the environmental and human rights violations. These battles are not just about compensation. They are about restoring dignity and reclaiming the land that has been taken from them. As we reflect on this untold story, it becomes clear that the fight is far from over. The devastation wrought by Shell in Nigeria is a call to action for all of us. We must raise our voices, demand accountability, and support those who are standing up for their rights. If you believe in justice and the protection of our planet, like this video, share with others, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe to stay informed and engaged in this critical conversation. Together, we can shine a light on the untold stories that need to be heard.